Lordi are back with a brand new single called Helizebeth. Which has also got a music video. Sorry, I had to. I love all the puns. Just like almost everything Lordi ever released have got some sort of hilarious pun-based name, whether it's that or Humanimals or Arocalypse or Abracadabra, you know what I mean? Like every single one of them has got some like really funny things. Apart from Made of Metal, which is such, I just saw that come up, such a weird chapter in Lordi's history that they did a collaboration with OnePlus. But yeah, anyway, Helizebeth is the third single being released on their most recent album Cycle. For the new one that comes out next month, as of recording this, limited edition, releases on March 21st. This is track number 3, the first one with the music video, I might add as well. The previous 2 had lyric videos, which is fine. They're still visually fairly interesting as it goes, but when Lordi actually fire up on all cylinders and do a great music video, they're so, I mean, that's what they're built for, right? The visuals are amazing. And I'm also wondering, based entirely on their Spotify profile right now, whether or not they had a refresh of costumes as well, because I do not remember them having that exact set of outfits on before, but I guess that's also part of the fun of, you know, having your costume maker also be a frontman. Mr. Lordi just sits there with his needle and thread when he's not outside screaming about stuff. The most recent singles that came out before this one, Retropolis and Syntax Terror, didn't, like, grab me. There was nothing like wrong with them. Like, they were good. I like the neon throwback, you know, the retro glam rock, all of that stuff. It's fun. The synth lines are good. I just think maybe they don't have that like really iconic anthemic harmony based chorus that a lot of Lordi songs do. Like even their really heavy stuff, usually the chorus is slowed down a little bit in terms of like how hectic the backing is, and they're like quite melodic and very anthemic. I mean, I can list them off just track after track of songs that sound like that, and I don't know whether or not the other 2 singles really hit that one for me. I don't know, it's interesting. It does feel like since they did Humanimals, they've really doubled down on the glam rock, which is fine. But the other day I was listening to some Lordi, I think it came up on a shuffle when I was on a treadmill or something like that, and I Dug a Hole in the Yard for You came out, and I was like, man, this is it. I don't know. I feel like maybe they've lost their teeth a little bit. I don't know whether or not they're just pivoting to try and make it a little bit more family friendly, because admittedly, they do also have tracks such as Naked in My Cellar or Shake the Baby Silent. So I can see why maybe they wanted to get rid of it, but the kind of crazy content of the lyrics is also part of the charm when I first discovered Lordi. But hey, that is not to say that the music is any worse. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what the actual music video for this is like. So we'll probably see the new costumes and all that. So let's jump in and listen to Helizebeth. Okay. Ooh. I like the use of staccato in there a lot. I wasn't expecting that to like kind of drop in and out. I don't think if they've ever done the song with an intro like this, actually, where the lead guitar and the melody of the vocals is just mirroring itself. But immediately, lyrical, I prefer it already. It's singing about bodies and dead people and shit like that. It's what I come to expect from Lordi. Nice. That's a nice intro as well. And there it is, and now it sort of jumps straight into that glam feel. You kind of had that interesting kind of like slightly heavier intro, despite it being only 2 instruments. But yeah, now I've kind of opened out into this like more synth heavy thing. Oh, they're like Ghost Hunters, okay. I like the bass line a lot. His costume is amazing. It's those lights and the stuff is like gone sci-fi for this one. That is bombastic and I love it. Yeah, also I did the bass line. It's doing a lot of work there because, you know, the chords are basically just like long and it's sort of mainly based around the vocals, but the guitar is just playing a chord, the piano is just doing that, and that bass is really filling in, giving it that kind of funky groove to it. Oh, was he like Thanos? I've just realised. Ah, that's a little bit lame. Ah. Ah, see, that's what I was hoping for, is a catchy hook of a chorus. That is something I can sing along to, I can blast it, it's got fun harmonies, the synth is going along the background, and I love the little call and response at the end. Mr. Lordi finishes that first line, and then you get the da-da-da in the background. It's almost like Radio Gaga from Queen, or something like that, which obviously I think Queen probably have an influence on Lordi, but yeah, this is what we were hoping for. I think it is Thanos based. That's cringy. It is interesting. I also just would have thought that by virtue of how much of a pain in the ass those costumes and prosthetics must be to put on, that they would want to be on the camera more, but a lot of their music videos, they're not like the protagonists. Other people are kind of like running around in spooky situations, and that these guys are just like playing in the basement or something, which is kind of funny. But if I was Mr. Lordi and I had to spend 4 hours getting that face on, I would be like, I am the lead character, you know? But not subtle, is it? I'm gonna comment on the costumes a little bit. I do really enjoy Mr. Lordi is also covered in like shiny, reflective little mirrors. It's like weaved in and out of his armor or whatever it is. I do appreciate the like really embracing the glam as part of their kind of horror persona, which to be fair is also something you don't see very often. Glam rock, kind of hair metal, monster men type things. It's definitely a unique niche. Tell you what, I've always found it interesting about Mr. Lordi is that he growls in a very unique way. He definitely is like it's not like, you know, gutturals. He's not, but he's also not really like singing. Like I know friends who somewhat like this sort of genre of music, but they find Mr. Lordi's voice a bit much. I personally have no issue with it, but it's interesting. He does this weird middle ground of singing and screaming that I can't think of many other examples of. Be so funny if there was like a really good jump scare here.
Look in the corner. You see that? Someone's there. Looking at us.
Ah! Fucking goddamn it! I knew it was coming! Fucking goddamn you, Lordi! I literally called it like 10 seconds before it happened. Be so funny if there was like a really good jump scare here.
Oh, fucking goddamn it!
I'm such a jumpy person, for fuck's sake. Oh no, okay, I need to show some people this music video now because I guarantee you they'll jump as well. That woke me up. Ah, she's in the background. Ooh, I like the solo though. See, is it me or does this guitar sort of feel a little bit out of context of the genre? Which I like it, but it feels far more like, I don't know, kind of classic rocky than it does glam, which is fine with me. I don't even know what's really making me say that, to be honest, but I like it. It just wasn't what I was expecting. Nice. I will admit, the girl in the shots is like creepy. The stuff how that actor just spent a lot of time looking really scared in close-up. Is it meant to be her? No. It was a really interesting mixture of being very cheesy and also somewhat legitimately creepy. Like, I reckon I know people who would find the sort of found footage aspect of that video actually scary. There is something inherently unnerving about that light filter with somebody in like a kind of like white gown and a scary maker going in the background. You know, that is freaky. And the jump scare, I'm not gonna lie, the jump scare got me. It's embarrassing. My heart rate is definitely up, and I knew it was coming, and it still got me. And this is somebody who considers himself like a horror fan. Like, I love horror stuff. Song-wise, though, I definitely think this is the best of the three so far. I think the bass line through the entire thing was an absolute rock that really, I don't know, it highlighted and kept that thing structured together, but allowed the other instruments to do more because of it. The synth line wasn't overly obnoxious. It was like there, it was present, but I don't feel like the entire song was like really based around it, which is good because I think the other ones have over-relied on that a little bit. I think the chorus was much catchier, like the backing vocals. It was slower, it was more anthemic. Yeah, I like it when they do actual music videos. I still think they could do more narratively. Lordi is such a weird one for that. Maybe it's just a budgetary thing. Like, as much as Lordi are like fairly big within their niche, maybe the kind of music videos I'd envision for them require them to be big in like a slightly bigger niche. I don't know. But you could definitely have some fun with this IP. But it's just songs like The Riff, where their music video is just completely not related to the song at all, which is a shame because the song's got a great narrative. One day I hope they go back and make a different one. But yeah, no, but I still like seeing them do that. They're very charismatic. The costumes are cool, even if I did think the Thanos guy was a bit cringy. I do not understand how they play wearing that shit live. It's like Ghost, but worse when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, you know, props to them for that as well. Yeah, no, good. I will definitely be saving that one. I will definitely be checking that album out. Let me know in the comments, what do you think the best of the most recent 3 Lordi songs is? And also, do you agree with me that they feel like they've just lost their teeth a little bit in the last, like, maybe 4 years, something like that, 3-4 years? Compared to Collection, I just think that they're, yeah, I don't know. They've lost their teeth is the best way I can think to describe it. But anyway, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm a madman and you all just love this new stuff and it's just me. I still like it. It's just, yeah, it's not as good as like classic Lordi, if you ask me. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all of that crazy stuff. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.